Alrighty guys, Matt and Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama once again. Alright, Mr. Jesse Ridner. Okay, now Jesse went ahead, he purchased a console off the website from us. Here it is. Okay, it's slim. Alright, got a, this one's got a 250 gig drive. Okay, Ace V3 of course, up on the line servers along with a 10-day trial of Purge. Alright, you got BO2, you got MW3, MW2, Ghost offhosts, okay. You also have Jiggy and Sentinel for BO2, which is your multiplayer GSC menus, alright. The College Football Revamped version 10 now, okay, latest edition for Ncaa 14, alright, and pretty much you got now on here Aurora, okay, and of course it's got the patcher on it, so then that way then you can download your artwork without having a problem. Alright, and pretty much it's all good to go. All the title updates are good. All the DLC is good. Everything's good on it. We're going to fire it up. Alright? Now, also, Mr. Ridner, I did your ROL, as you can see. Alright, you wanted the 7-color changing fading with blue for the rings. Alright? And as you can see, it also boots like a beast. We have a one-shot, one-kill deal here. Alright, now. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sync up a controller. We're going to boot into Aurora. We're going to get some notifications from the server. There you are. No lines. We're going to get one more. And that's going to be for Purge. Alright, and then pretty much we're going to boot into Show All. Okay? Now, listen, here's the deal here. Okay, look. I'm going to go through this with you, and I'm going to show you what you got on here. Alright, that way then you know what we're howling to. Okay, hitting RB or LB will bring up a subcontext menu right here. Okay, right now we're at Show All. It shows everything that's on a hard drive. Okay? The Xbox 360 games are right here. You just use your D-pad to go over and hit A, and it'll bring up your Xbox 360 games, okay? Start off with Battlefield 4, and then, of course, we work our way on through. Okay, as you can see, all the titles that we all know, love, and play, and yes, they all do work, every single one of them, okay? And pretty much there you go. All right, now, we're going to back out of here by hitting RB. We're going to go on over to the Xbox Live Arcade. Yes, and they all have their title updates too, all the respective title updates. And of course we have the Golden Balls, the 007, repacked by Smog. And of course we have a Connect. Okay, so if you have any Connect games that you want to put on here, you can. I left the placard there. Okay, so you put them on there, scan them in, and you're good. Alright? Homebrew section, where the tools reside to blow the console up. And literally you can, believe me. Okay, I'm telling you. Alright. So anyway, you got all your tools here, XM360, okay, your the Xbox 360 dashboard, your NAND flasher, Flash 360. Stay away from these two, please, alright, if you don't know what you're doing, okay? If you're new to the Rgh scene, read about them, please, okay? Classic games, you got a couple classic games on here, as you can see. Okay, your indie games, you got a couple indie games on here as well. Those are developer games, by the way, for those of you who don't know what that is, okay? And then, of course, you got your emulators, alright? So you got a ton of emulators on there as well. Also, alright, now, tell you what, I'm going to go on over to the homebrew section right here. We're going to go to the original dashboard right here. Alright, and of course, we're going to go ahead and see Jesse Ridner on Online Live. Welcome to Online. You'll have 30 days when you get the console, I promise you. Okay, don't worry about that. Got it? Good. Okay? Bypass the sign in, you will see that we're up, we're online, and we're live. Okay? Everything's good. KV's good. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to kick it back to Aurora. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some things with you on Aurora, okay? And a couple of differences, you know, FSD was very forgiving, okay? But because of the latest and greatest and all that kind of good stuff, alright, I mean, I kept FSD on here for you. You can use it to rip DVD games, stuff like that. It's a lot easier than it is in Aurora right now. But still and yet, though, you know, as far as title updates, stuff like that and everything, I mean, this is basically your mainstay now, okay? So anyway, going through this thing, alright, let me show you something here, okay, just so you know. Alright, now, a lot of people have problems, all of a sudden will say the game crashed. What the heck is going on? Well, that happens to be because of the title update, okay? Now, all of these have title updates on them, okay, every single one of them. Alright, if you highlight this and you hit Y, it's going to bring up this context menu right here, okay? As you can see, you got, you know, put it in your favorites or whatever, that's toggle favorite. Alright, you got launch it, okay? And then, of course, over here, you also have what's called title updates, as you can see. Now, also, if you move the D-pad to the left, you have DLC, it shows the DLC that comes with the game. And, of course, File Manager, where it's stored, okay? These are multiple different buttons right here, okay? See where it says More right here, okay? You go to the left, has a USB. Okay, you know, I mean, so on and so forth, marketplace rating, all that kind of good stuff. All right, you know, but pretty much that's all your game saves right in there. All right, now preview. Okay, that's to preview it. Okay, screen captures, and then to refresh the artwork if you want. Okay, and then of course you have this one right here. This one's dangerous. Rename, hide, or delete. You want to stay away from that. But most of the times what happens is if you have a crash or something like that, that means the title update wasn't set. Okay, so all you do is just go right here. You just hit A for title updates. And you'll see this is installed. See, it's already installed. It's in the content manager. Everything is good. All right, and then as you can see, it's installed from Unity. And you have 17. That's not installed. You can download that and put that on there in case you want to play on Link or something in that version of it. You know, I mean, so on and so forth. But you got to remember, okay, your title updates is the most important thing to get you online. Without them, you're not getting online. Okay. Everything has got to have the latest title update on it. Excuse me. So, that's how you check the title updates, okay? That's how you check all of them. All of them have that, okay? You can see, you know? It's the same thing for all of them right here. Doesn't matter. Like I said, you go to title updates, you'll see it's installed, okay? You know, I mean, that's, you know, all that's very, very important, all right? When you're building a hard drive, like I was saying, I had to rebuild masters, okay? All this weekend and a couple days before that. And then when Aurora crashed and the FSD crashed, that was really cute. And we had to spend time fixing that, in which we did. That's why there's a patch on this thing now. A lot of work put in by Stelio and myself, cursing this thing numerous times across the network, okay? But we got it. But anyway, making a long story short though, okay, everything is a title update, okay? Even your arcade games, if you look here, just to show you, I'm trying to give you some kind of prep on this so that way when you get this thing, you know, you're not like totally in the dark, okay? So if you've known Aurora for a long time and used it, I mean, okay, fine and dandy, but there's people that haven't. That's the reason why I'm going through this. It's just like this right here, okay? That's an Xbox Live arcade game, okay? You hit Y, you go title update, guess what? There's one there. See, it wasn't selected, okay? Now it's selected, all right? See, that's something that would happen, you know, like I said, you go play it online and it wouldn't go, and you're like sitting there going like, why did it crash? Why did it do this? And why did it? Because that title update was never selected. That's why it can be there, but you have to select it, okay? So you just make sure when you're going through these things that all of them are selected and they're white, okay? Just in case. If you have a crash, that's what you look for. That's the first thing that you look for, okay? You know, like I said, though, all of them have all the title updates and everything is done right. And that way then it leaves less for you to work on and more for you to play. Okay, that's the reason why I did all this crap. All right, you know, because I didn't want anyone to have any problems with this thing out of the box. I wanted to work right. Okay, so anyway, there you go. All right, so just showing you that. There you are. All right, now I'm going to get into showing you a couple of the off-hosts here. Okay, we'll demonstrate an off-host. Let's see here. We'll do Modern Warfare 3. Okay, now our off-hosts, they work all the same for all the Black Ops series. Okay. So we'll do Modern Warfare 3, all right? Now, it's going to go ahead, it's going to load up, okay? You don't have to pay attention to this message anymore. It doesn't make a difference. You can launch it any which way. It doesn't matter, all right? So we'll go ahead and, I want to sign in. There we go. Okay, and there we are. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit the start button. We'll go over to multiplayer. Now, I can't put any bots in this thing because there are no bots for this thing, all right? But, however, though, just to show you that it works and it plays, okay? Go over to the hard drive right here. All right, reading device. We're going to do a quick little system link game. All right? We'll create the game. We'll do game setup. We'll do dome, mode, standard mode, free for all. Okay, bring that back. Start the game. All right, now. I had several when I had to do this. Okay, you have no idea what I went through. Oh, okay. So anyway, all right, we'll do auto assign. We'll grab a gun. All right, there we are. Now you hit D-pad left to open it. There's your cheats right there. Aimbot options, X to select, and you can turn all this crap on. Okay. I prefer not to use the auto aim and auto shoot. All right, because that's a little nutty. All right, then we'll hit B. ESP options. We'll turn that on. You do 2D, 3D, and pyramid. Their name, distance, weapon, bones, team, snap line, screen position, snap line on team, if there's a team there, targeted client ESP, okay? And then you can turn all this crap on, and then pretty much you're good to go, okay? And then just hit D-pad to exit out, and pretty much you're all good to go. So, you know, there you are. All right? So anyway, that's how that works in Modern Warfare 3. That's the way it will work in Modern Warfare 2. That's the way it works in Ghosts, okay? As well as in BO2, okay? And, you know, and BO2 has a couple other menus, Jiggy and Sentinel, all right? So anyway, all right. So that explains that one right there, all right? Now, just to show you here, okay? A little difference, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do Ghosts, okay? We'll start that up. Now that I can go ahead, I can put some bots in and everything and show you what I'm talking about here, all right? Just so you know. All right, so it's going to start up. Yep, there we go. Ghost bypass. We're good. Multiplayer. All right. Come on, don't mess with me. I'll friggin' hurt you. There you go. Okay, we'll do local play. Join the game. Hit the hard drives. Hey. Okay. And a game setup. We're going to do free-for-all right here. Okay. Then we'll back that out. Put some bots in there. There we go. Okay. Back out of there. And then we're going to hit A. Okay. We'll continue. Start the match. All right. There is no God mode with this off host. Okay, so you will get shot. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, don't expect miracles. You're going to get shot. All right. But this does help out every now and then. All right. So anyway, D-pad left. There you go. X to select. We'll turn that on. Visible. See what I'm saying? Okay. You know, I mean, I'm not going to use auto aim, but I'm going to use all this mess right here. All right. Now, turn that on. Whoop. Put pyramids around them. Yep. And then we'll turn this all on. There we go. No recoil. Whoop. We'll turn this all on. And now pretty much we're good. Close the menu out. All right. Now we got our snap lines. And now pretty much we know where everybody is. And we get these beautiful headshots from long, long, long distance away. This guy doesn't even know what's happening. Oh, what happened? Oh, you bastard! He turned around and shot me. See what I'm saying? Okay? Rage quit. Rage quit. Okay? So anyway, as you can see, it all works pretty good. I don't play games. I build hardware. This is what I do. Okay? I let you guys have the fun with this crap. All right? This shit would drive me fucking crazy. I remember back in 2007 playing with Will and all my guys, man, and we were having a blast, and it was just like, but it was like insanity. Every time we come home from work, hey, how you like that grenade up your frickin' ass, huh? You like that, didn't you, huh? How you like that, eh? You like that bazooka up your nose? Yeah, all kinds of good stuff right here. Oh, look at this guy. This guy thinking he's all like sneaky and shit. Yeah, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, there you go. You like that? Oh shit, I'm out of here. Damn it! Ah! Rage! Okay? Needless to say, there you go. But it does work, alright? Just to let you know. Alright? Next home? Yes. Okay? Now I showed you a demonstration of that. Alright? It works the same way on BO2. Now, I'm injected. So you have them plus the off host, okay? So we'll go over here. Alright? And then we'll go ahead and we'll fire this up right here. Show you that it works. I mean, all these games work right out of the box when you start this thing up. All right? The only thing you got to do is get on live, make an account, make a live account. All right? Put some gold on it, and then go have a blast. Okay? Do whatever you want to do. All right? I made it that way because I just want people to be happy. I don't want them to be miserable looking for title updates and craziness and shit like that. Because half the time, that's what people wind up doing. And it's, you know, I want it to be fully operational out of the box for you. That's why I took the time to redo all of the masters. Oh my god. Alright, so here we go. Multiplayer. Alright. Yep, we'll do that. Okay, and now what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead. You'll see BO2's bypass. Everything's good. The cheats are loaded and all that crap. Okay? Quick little local game here. Set up the bots. 9 of them. Start the match. Okay? And there we go. Alright, now, for Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, that'll open it up. A to select, and X to back out. It's pretty simple. The off host, again, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it, alright? I'm not going to go through that again because it's there. But anyway, here, D-pad left, see, there's the menu, okay? And we'll close it out. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll open up Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Main mods, we'll do quick mods, which does a whole bunch. It brings them up over here. And we're going to back out of here, okay, by hitting X. Now, if you want to have Jiggy online, you have to go into a section just like I just did by myself. Alright, and then what you got to do is you got to go down to host only right here. Hit A. Where it says force host, hit A. Alright, then back out of that section, go into a public lobby, go have a blast, okay? And you'll have Jiggy, you'll be able to give, you know, VP, whatever the heck that is that you want to do. Alright? So now we'll back out of here, okay? We'll do a little modification right here. We'll do this, and this, and this. And then we'll light their ass on fire, and we'll bite them several times, okay? So there you go, all right? Now, go ahead, we'll back out of there, all right? And, of course, you know, so on and so forth. You can fly through the air with Jiggy, as you can see. And then rain down all kinds of craziness and everything else on the thing, okay? Now, when in doubt, all right, and you really want to blow it out, well, then just open up the Jiggy thing right here, okay? And then go to aimbot, all right? And then you can go to legit aimbot, okay? Legit aimbot, no aim, TS aimbot, or Ozza aimbot, okay? Or better yet, my favorite, the unfair aimbot, okay? And victory is mine, okay? Automatic headshots guaranteed to piss off everybody in the friggin' lobby and end the game really, really quick, along with my dogs right there, okay? That works pretty good, alright? So anyway, you know, as you can see, there you go. Yeah, that took care of that one right there. That one was a headshot right through a building, okay? As you can see, yeah, that would piss off a lot of people, alright? So anyway, oh, the doggy just got hit by a car. Poor little guy. Alright, so anyway, we're done there. I'm going to back out of here, yeah. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go right to zombies. Zombies uses the Sentinel menu. Hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick. That opens it up. X to select and push in on the right thumbstick to back out of it. Okay? So, you know, pretty much same stuff. Works great. We'll go ahead. We'll do a local game real quick. Alright. Choose this. Transit. Good. Start the match and we're good. Okay. Now. Game starts, life is grand. You'll see the instructions pop up over here once it loads. Alright, and then tomorrow I got a bunch of consoles I'm going to be getting out, so therefore we're going to do multi-console stream, okay, like I have been doing, okay, because I've got so many I have to do. So, you know, that's the only way it's going to work. Alright, so holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, there it is, X to select. We'll turn God mode on. We'll do infinite ammo. We'll do unlimited sprint, double speed, and no clip, okay? And then we'll also toggle the aimbot. Alright, now. We'll back out of there by hitting the right thumbstick, just like that. Go to weapons menu. We'll grab something with a little bite, like my favorite right here. This works really good. X to select. Yeah, fully automatic RPG. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes. And we'll wake up the zombies a little bit. Hey, buddy, wake up. Come on. Yeah, did I wake you up? Oh, look, you're busting through everything. Oh, what, you're coming to get me? Oh, my goodness. Hey, you got to wake up, too. Here you go. And then just hold the trigger and just let them have it. And pretty much everybody's dead, and that's it. Hooray for me, okay? So anyway, back out of there. Weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, players menu, all players menu. It's got a whole ton of shit in there. Have a blast, okay? Explore. All right, now, we'll go ahead. I'm going to back out of here. Go back to Xbox Home. Okay, we're going to bring this back. Now, all right. Now what I'm going to do, okay, is also College Football Revamped, version 10, okay? I'm going to go over this with you. All right, look. Let me see here. Go to Xbox 360 games. There we are. Now I'm going to start this up. Now it doesn't start up normally, okay? This is College Football Revamped 10. This is the latest version I got off of the GitHub, okay? They are constantly updating this game numerous times. It is crazy the way people love this thing. Okay, so therefore they got to keep up with everything, and there's always new artwork, new helmets, new everything with this crazy thing. Okay, so you know, I mean, they just did another update. I downloaded it, I got it on all my masters and everything else. So this is the latest version, version 10. Okay, now downloaded the roster for you. It's already done. The thing about this is that you have got to keep up with it. Go to the College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay, just like that. Just Google that. It'll come right up. Click on it. All of your instructions are in there, okay? Everything that you want to know about this thing is in there, all right? Also, there are links for their rosters to play, you know, to play different people, different teams, different colors, different helmets, different everything. It's all on there, okay? There's web applications for it, the whole freaking 9 yards. There's everything, okay? So you can play now, okay? And as you can see, it all works. Everything works right, okay? Get out of there. Now, your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, your 2020 season, Ultimate Team, Team Management Settings, okay? There you go. All right, and there, yeah, legal notices. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Okay, but there's the team that developed it. It's all good. All right, just so you know. All right, and we're back out of there. We're back out of there. So on and so forth. Okay, so pretty much get some live, like I said. Get some gold on it. Make yourself a Modders account. Get on here and have a blast with your buddies. Okay, that's what it's all about. All right. A lot of people love this game. Hey, more power to them. All right. So now I'm going to get out of here. Okay. There we go. All right. And of course, we have GTA 5 on this thing with the Purge menu. You got a 10-day trial of that. All right. 4.0 is undergoing a few little changes before its release. Okay. That's why it's not coming up right now. There's some work being done on it. Okay. So just hang loose. All right. Now, what we're going to do here, all right, just so you can see that this all works here, I'm going to bring it on over to GTA 5, okay? And like I said, it's got that famous title update too, okay? So you better make sure that all title updates are on there. Even if you got, you know, got an RGH from someone else, okay? Not just from me, but from somebody else, all right? Listen, half the times these things, they come with a 60 gig drive or they do a 120 or something like that. There's hardly anything on it. And then you have to load the game and everything. You go to play the game, it doesn't work online. That's because no title updates have been installed. Okay? Make sure whatever you're doing that you're installing your title updates, that you get the title updates installed with the hard drive, with the RGH. Because having the game on it is one thing, but when you go to play it online, you don't have the title update, or you don't have the latest DLC on it and all that crap, guess what? It ain't going to play. Alright? So I'm just telling you right now, there's a lot to these hard drives that a lot of people don't understand. You have different folders. You got the main game folder, and then you got the content folder, where all of your DLC and all of your stuff is, all of your applications and everything for that game. And if one of them is screwed up, it ain't gonna work. And you're gonna rip your hair out wondering why isn't it working. Well, it's most likely gonna be in the content folder. Okay, that's the reason why I went through all this stuff. Because when FSD went down, Aurora was doing different things with title updates and everything, and I was just like going like, oh my God. So, you know, I redid everything. All right. And I want to make sure that you have a good experience with this. All right. So anyway, as you can see, all right, we got good old faithful here. Let me do this here. Okay. And A, yeah. Now, good old faithful, D-pad left and X. There it is. It opens up. Okay. A to select. And you turn all the crap on. Anything you want, you know. So on and so forth. All right. There's your menu right there. Okay. Pretty much, you know, back. You know, this menu has been around since late 2015, early 2016. It's a very stable menu. It works really good. Okay? So anyway, there you go. All right, now we're going to get out of there. All right. Now, okay. Now that I showed you all that mess, okay, you get the inkling. You get the idea. All right? Now, like I said, this dashboard, it's a little different from FSD, but it's a really good dashboard, okay? Look, when you hit the back button, all right, you got your file manager, scripts, restart, reboot, and shut down, okay? Back out of there. Now, when you hit the start button, all right, you got your assets, your profile, content, that's where all your stuff is, okay? Modules, language security, and about, okay? Pretty easy, all right? Now, also let me show you something else too, scripts, okay? Now, they have a repo. Okay, as you can see, I've already downloaded a whole bunch of stuff for this thing, as you can see. All right, that come with it, okay? But you can go to the repo browser, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Utility scripts, that you can download the repo data, and then you can download each and every one of these things. It doesn't matter, okay? These are all put in by the guys that actually worked on this thing, okay? So, you know, yeah, I'm talking like Master Rowan and, you know, Kebab and Gavin Darklighter, Swizzy, Ncaa, all these guys, they all worked on this, okay? So, you know, I mean, it's the reason why you got sorting scripts, subtitles, utility scripts, the whole 9 yards. You can put so much into it, it's ridiculous, okay? So, you know, pretty much, you know, there's a lot to this thing, all right? A lot. And they're going to wind up updating it now because of the mess that we had with this thing. So, who knows what else they're going to put in the surprises of the next release of this, which is coming shortly, believe me. So, anyway, back out of there, okay? So, you know, I mean, pretty much, you know, you got everything that you need, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you how to get this thing online for the first time. And this is very important that you listen to me, okay? And that you follow these steps precisely. Because if you don't, you're not going to get online. you're either going to A, sit at the Xbox 360 logo forever, all right, until it finally gives up and says, okay, and that'll be like 10 minutes later. And then you'll message me saying, yo, man, this thing doesn't boot the way it did. Yeah, I thought this was a fast booter. Oh, it is booting, because it booted to the Xbox logo. The problem is it's not getting to the server because you didn't listen to anything that I said in this damn video. Okay? So this is the reason why I am doing this, okay? Alright, anyway. Alright, look, Jesse, when you get it, I don't mean to be an ass, okay? I'm not trying to be an asshole, okay? I'm not, okay? Although some people think I am, but really I don't give a fuck what they think, so it doesn't make a bit of difference to me, as it doesn't impact my life in any way, shape, or form. However, though, okay, if you don't listen to what I'm saying, hey, it's on you, okay? I mean, I'm giving you something that pretty much is turnkey out of the box. Believe me, I am, all right? So, please listen to what I'm telling you, all right? When you get this crazy thing, the first thing that you do before you power it on, before you do anything, is I want you to pull this freaking drive door off, and I want you to pull this hard drive out and leave that right there. Then I want you to plug it in, get your controller ready and everything else, and then what I want you to do, I want you to boot it up. Yes, without the hard drive, okay? Now, what that accomplishes is that it doesn't look for a server, it doesn't look for anything like that, okay? And it's just going to bring you to the original dashboard because that's what we want, okay? Because then we have to get it on your local area network. Because if it's not on your local area network, how the hell is it going to get out on the internet? It ain't, okay? So anyway, as you can see, there's your stock dashboard, okay? Now what you're going to do, go up, go over, settings, system, okay? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go down to network settings, okay? Your Wi-Fi access point is going to pop up over here once it's done scanning. I want you to click on it, put your password in. When you do that, okay, what's going to happen is it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection. And you're going to see you're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's. Okay? There you go. All right? Now, for an RGH, that's good. For a retail, that's bad. Okay? Common sense, okay? We don't want to connect to live yet because the stealth server and everything that stops it from banning the KV is on here. So if we directly connected to Xbox Live right now, the KV would be toast immediately, okay? So, needless to say, that's why we do this. We have to get it on our local area network. We got green dots. That's good. Don't care about these two. Don't give a rat's ass about this. We're not worried about that, okay? Once you get this screen, power it off, okay? Then what I want you to do, take the hard drive, slip it back in. It only fits one way, by the way, okay? The right way. Close the drive door. Most important step of this whole thing is pulling this freaking power supply and leaving it out for 5 minutes. If you do not do that, you will not connect to the network. What will happen is you'll connect to the internet, sure, but you won't be able to connect to live. It'll give you a DNS error. It'll give you all kinds of errors. You try to log into live, it'll say that content's not available, blah, 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 because you didn't bother to pull the power supply for 5 minutes, okay? Clear the DNS. Be kind. Please rewind and pull the power supply. Okay? Once you're done after 5 minutes, then we can plug it back in. Now, I know you're saying, well, Tony, that wasn't 5 minutes. No shit, Sherlock. It's on my freaking network, okay? So it should connect because the DNS is correct, okay? Now, it's a 50-50 shot, though, with this thing because it is a Microsoft product, okay? Look at Windows 10. Look at everything that they've ever put out. You tell me everything is a 50-50 shot with Microsoft, all right? But anyway, for all intents and purposes, it should work, all right? So, for me, I'm plugging it in now. For you, 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes is up, power the bitch on, okay? Now, what should happen is, sync your controller, and of course it boots like a beast, as you can see. It boots every freaking time within 1 to 3 cycles, guaranteed. Okay? Now, as you can see, you got the green stuff moving around. The green stuff is going to stop moving, and it just did. Now it's connecting to the internet. Now it's connecting to the server. Now it's going to run Aurora. Okay? And then Aurora's going to load, and you're going to see a bunch of plugins come across the bottom of the screen, just like it did right now. So we're halfway there. Don't go yippee-yaying, because no, not yet. So now, what we're going to do is sync up our controller, okay? Hit RB, bring it over to Homebrew section right here, okay? Go to the original dashboard, hit A, okay? Now your square should pop up with your name, just like that. Well, again, Jesse Ridner, you're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live and Dashboard 17559. Currently have 27 reserve days left. You'll have 30 when the console gets to you, I promise. Okay? Don't worry about that. Alright? But got it? Good. Now, you can go ahead. You can put your retail profile on there if you want, but I guarantee you're not going to like it because when it gets banned on this thing, because you decided to mess around in BO2 or MW3 and start pissing people off and they reported you, and then your profile's gone, well, I can't control that. So the best thing I can tell you is this. Don't put your retail profile on there. Go to xboxlive.com/live, think up a silly profile name, and think up a silly freaking password, okay? Make a modders account. Mod your retail from the modders account, okay? Leave your retail on your retail console. That way, then, it's safe, okay? You can always mod it from a distance and not have to worry about anything happening. Because, like I said, when Xbox Live Security gets involved, pretty much it's bad all the time, okay? For the end user, not for them. So, they're the ones with the kill switch, not me. So anyway, needless to say, xboxlive.com/live, make a profile, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go over to download, and you're going to download it, okay? Once you make it. Then, what I want you to do is once it downloads and everything else, it's going to look like this, okay? And spin you around, you get the spinning circle of death, and you see that you're up, you're online, you're live, the profile signed in, and life is grand, okay? Now, in the event that that doesn't happen, okay, and life isn't so grand because you're still stuck at the download screen, and the damn thing is still downloaded, been downloading for 15 minutes, guess what? It ain't going to download. You got an error. Okay? Welcome to the internet. Right? So, there's a way to fix that. Alright? Now, this is only if the profile doesn't download. Okay? Hit the B button, back out of there, and come to the screen right here. Go up, go over, go to Settings, System, Storage, hit A. Okay? Highlight the hard drive, just like that. Okay? And you will see Profiles. Click on that. Underneath this profile will be the blasted profile that decided not to download and be an asshole towards you. Okay? Now, when that happens, well, it's pretty easy. You D-pad down to it, you hit A, and then you ruthlessly delete it right off the freaking hard drive. Period. Okay? By hitting A. Once it's deleted, back out of there, leave the hard drive highlighted. Okay? Now you're going to hit Y. Then you're going to go clear system cache. You're going to hit it once. Okay? There you go. And now wait, we're not done. It's Microsoft. We've got to hit it twice. Okay? Why? Here's system cache. Do it again. Okay? Now we're good. Back out of here, back out of here. Up, over, social, sign in, sign out, and download your profile. It will download. Once it downloads, hit the guide button, and go back to Xbox Home, which will take you back to Aurora. Okay? You will now be signed in. Okay? Life is wonderful. Alright? Now, excuse me. Once Aurora comes up, alright, I want you to hit the RB button, bring it on over to the homebrew section once again, and there's one little tool I want you to run, XM360. Okay? Hit A. It's going to start up. Black screen for a second, which is cool. Because I'm sorry, I haven't had anything to drink. I'm dying here. Needless to say, a black screen for a little bit. It's going to bring up all of the DLC and all of the XBLA. Okay, and then what's going to happen is it's going to unlock it. All right, now to unlock this thing. Okay, first off, let's do a favor and let's go over to rescan all. And you know what? We're going to hit that. Okay, and we're going to make sure that it scans through everything. As you can see, it scans through everything. Game saves found, DLC found, XBLA found, so on and so forth. Title updates. And there you go, writing the game content bin. Okay, life is grand. Alright, now what we're going to do, unlock XBLA by hitting A. 0 files unlocked, that's good. That means that everything has already been unlocked. Now, show DLC. Hit A. Okay? There's all your downloadable content right there. What do? Go over, unlock DLC, hit A. Okay, good. We're good. So, once that's unlocked and everything's all unlocked, exit the dash. When you put a game on here and you get downloadable content from, let's say, someplace that you shouldn't be getting it from, like Pirate Bay, a torrent site, a website, whatever, 360 ISO, whatever. Alright? And unlock it. Otherwise, it will not work. Just word of advice. Okay? So now we're done there. Okay? Now you can feel free to go ahead and have a blast with this crazy thing. Alright? Now, I'm going to bring it to, let's see here. Yep. Okay. I'm going to bring it over to our emulators. Okay? There it is. Hit emulators. Okay? Now, just to show you that it works, we'll use main for an example. It's going to start up. It's going to run. Main. There it is. Okay? Light trigger to go down page by page, and there is over 7,000 ROMs in MAME alone. Okay? Games dating back to 1980, 1979. Hell, Pong, for God's sake. Alright? Right trigger to go down page by page. Left trigger to go up page by page. D-pad down. D-pad up. A to launch the game. Y for the options. Okay? And when you're in the game, pressing it on both thumbsticks will open up a menu that will allow you to adjust for shaders, colors, all that crap. Okay? And also, if there's mods on it, you'll be able to run them too. Alright? There you have it. Alright? Now, we're going to go ahead. When you're done with the game, just back out of here. Box home. There you go. That's going to take it back. Alright? Now, okay. Once we get back to Aurora, alright. Classic games. I had an issue before with the earlier Xbox that I had. I fixed that. It's all done. But anyway, your classic games. Alright? In order to run your classic games, you can't run it with the server on. Okay? If you try to run it right now with the server on, well, the end result is pretty much this. That's it. Not having any fun, are we? Okay? So we got to put the system in bypass mode. What is bypass mode, you might ask me? Or you might even know. I don't know. That's why I'm going to explain it. When you want to play a classic game, power the system off. Alright? Then, what I want you to do is simply this. Power it on, hit eject, leave the tray hanging out. Okay? Aurora will pull it in when it's done. Okay? That's the nice thing about Aurora. Alright, so now I'm going to sync up a controller. Get the controller sync. Okay. Bring this over here. Don't tell me my video went bye-bye. Yeah, my video went bye-bye. Wait a minute. Hang on here. Wait a minute. Yep. Let me see here. Okay. Sorry about that. Yep, it's stuck. Sorry. Hang on. Do this one more time. Here we go. Now. Stupid thing. Yes. Okay. Now, we'll sync the controller up. Then the system's going to boot. And then once it boots, there it goes. Okay. Now, okay, we're putting the system in bypass mode, which means we are cutting off the outside internet. Okay. We're disabling plugins 2 through 5. Okay. And dash launch. Okay. Now, tray pulled in automatically. There you are. Now we'll go over to a classic game. Now we will go ahead and what we will do is we will play a classic game because we want to play one so badly. Okay? So, Tony Hawk's Underground. There you go. There's the logo. Starts up. Life is grand. And then the game is going to start and the game is going to play. Alright? Mind you, once this happens here, you cannot just get online and play in this mode. You have to get on with Xbox 360 games and play with your friends. You have to power it up and then power it back on again. Alright? But anyway, as you can see, there it is. Thumb 2. All good. Alright? And there you go. Pretty much it works fine. Hit the guide button. Yeah, that's Aurora doing that. Gotta love that. Sorry, but that's just Aurora. That's not me. Okay? Aurora has that problem with playing classic games, by the way. But anyway, it recovers. No big deal. Everything is cool. I'll mention that to Kebab, by the way. And also Master Rowan and all those guys. But, you know, it's just the way it is. In FSD, it didn't do that, but in Aurora, it does. Don't understand why, but it does. Alright? Anyway. Now, that's how you play a classic game on this thing. Alright? Now, to get to this thing, to copy and paste files and folders, you can use a USB stick and use the file manager. Okay? I've explained that several times. I'm not going to explain how to use a USB stick to copy the crap over. It's pretty freaking easy. Your file manager's right there. Okay? You got your right window pane, your left window pane. Alright? You just select the file. Whatever you want, okay, like this right here, alright, X to select as it says, alright, and then look, copy, boom, here to copy, okay, hit the right button, HTTP1, what do you want to do, bring it back, and then you just want to go ahead, and you want to paste it. Now mind you, of course it's not going to let me paste it because it's got the same name, but you know, anyway, you get the idea, alright, That's the built-in file manager on this thing. However, I am going to go over how to do it with FTP and also with Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Okay, you can also use your phone if you want to download an FTP client off of your Google Play Store, off your Google, off the Play Store or whatever the hell it's called. You can download an FTP client onto your phone and have be able to control it the same way. Okay, now look. All right, now as you can see, our IP address, our local IP address. That's not my public IP address. Everybody mistakes that up, and I'm like going like, yeah, I can see these people trying to friggin' DOS me now, okay, thinking that that's my public IP. No, that's your local area network IP. That's the address of this Xbox sitting right here, okay? So we know 192.168.1.13. All right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to swap over to my computer, okay? Now look, you can download Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK, all right? Download it, install it like you would a regular Windows program, and you're good. You can download WinSCP for Windows. That's an FTP client. You can download it, install it. You're good. Okay? Linux, you use FileZilla. And, of course, then, like I said, if you have a phone that you want to be able to do this with, just go to the Play Store, download an FTP client. All right? So we're going to use WinSCP for right now. So we'll go ahead, we'll go on over, we'll drop it down. And easily gettable, just Google WinSCP and you'll be able to download it and install it just like I did. All right? There's WinSCP. All right? We're going to choose the protocol FTP, which is always going to use port 21. 192.168.1.13. Okay? Username, Xbox FTP. Password, Xbox FTP. Alright? Login. And there's your directory right there. Okay? We're going to mess around with HCD1. Okay? There you go. There's your plugins, there's your stuff. So if you want to copy a file over or whatever, well, it's pretty easy. Okay, let's say we want to copy this menu over, and then we want to enable it in Dash Launch. Well, you just enable it in Dash Launch in the plugins, okay? But let's say we want to copy it over to the root of the file system, because that's where the plugins go. As you can see, they're already here, including the infamous KV.bin. Let's say you have a KV that got banned or something like that, all right? You need to put it on here. Well, this applies. Same damn thing. But remember, it's a computer. It's got to be named KV.bin, not KV, open bracket, 1, close bracket, .bin. That's not going to work, okay? It's got to be labeled kv.bin, period, okay? It's literal. That's all it understands. All right, so anyway. Okay, so I want to copy a file over. Pretty easy, okay? Left click, hold it, drag it, drop it. There it is, okay? And there it is right there. Now, to delete it, left click, right click, delete. Okay, and it's done. And it's gone. There it is. That's FTP. That's using FTP to copy files, folders, and all that crap over, okay? It all applies. It's a computer just like this is a computer right here. Just this is a PPC computer. It's a little different, okay? But they all work the same way. They're damn literal, and you better know where you're putting stuff, okay? Because if you don't, that's on you, all right? I'm not here to give you lessons on how to use, how to use a file system and everything else. That's for you to understand and learn on your own, okay? I'm just giving you enough information to become dangerous. Now, all right, we're going to leave FTP. Now, for those of you who care for the dark side and the cookies, well, we can use Xbox 360 Neighborhood. All right, that was put out by Microsoft. All right, just download Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK. Okay, put it on your computer and install it, just like you would a normal program. You'll wind up with a green blob like this. Double click on it, open it up. All right, now. Here was the one I did earlier. We're going to get rid of that one because it's already in the box and getting ready to be shipped. Delete? Yes. What are we going to do? We're going to add a 360 to the neighborhood. So we're going to double click that. Now, we'll use the development kit wizard to go ahead and put an Xbox 360 on the freaking neighborhood, man. That's right, because we Xbox in the hood, yeah. So, hit next. Okay? Now, normally, if you type in GtaV, it'll find if it's the only one on the network, okay? However, though, I have several hundred Xboxes on my network, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and type GtaV and have all of them pop up and, I could be on the wrong one, for God's sake, and show you stuff that I don't want you to see, okay? And no, it's not porn either, okay? So, needless to say, we're going to use the IP address. But you can type in GtaV if it's the only one on your network. So, 192.168.1.13, okay? Hit next. Okay, now, would you like to use this as the default Xbox 360 development kit? For you, yes. For me, no. Okay? So you hit yes, I'm going to hit no here. Next. Finish. There's GtaV. Okay? Right click. Open Explorer, reboot, screen capture, synchronize time, security. Says default Xbox 360, delete, and properties. Okay? Piece of cake. Now, to open it up, double click on it. It'll open up. It'll take its sweet time, but it'll open up. Just give it a second. That's just the way Microsoft is. Because it's the wizard, okay? There you go. Now, we're going to mess around with HDD1 right here, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to double click on that. Okay? Now, that's going to open up. You're going to see the spinning circle. Hang on. The other one was way quicker than this, but, you know, hey, they're all different. What am I going to tell you? Okay? Putting this over here. It's going. Hang on. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Is it going to crash? What's it going to do? Like I said, it's Microsoft. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, that's where it is, right there. Now, you see all your files, your folders, and all your crap right here, okay? And copy a file over. Real easy. Right-click on Explorer, okay? There you go. There's File Explorer now. And what we do is we'll put that right next to there. And now what we're going to do, go to Desktop, and I'm going to copy and paste the file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to left-click, hold it, drag it, give it a second. Sometimes it takes a second. There you go. Now, don't put it over here because it will not copy. You got to put it in a blank area where you see the plus copy on the bottom, okay? If you put it over a folder, it'll put it right into the folder, all right? So if it's a menu, a KV, or something like that, you want it on the root or drive. So all you want to do is drag it and drop it. And there it is, okay? When you're done with it or whatever, just right-click on it. Come on. There you go. Delete. It's going to ask for confirmation. Got to give it a second. Hold on. There we go. And delete it. And then it'll be gone. There you go. Okay? Xbox Neighborhood Wizard. There you go. All right? Exit out of that. I've had enough. This is going to crash. Yep, it's going to crash my computer now. Nope, it didn't. Okay, let's see if it caught it. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yep, this is the okay, all right, good. It exited gracefully without taking out my Windows Explorer. Okay, God almighty. If you can call that an exit, that was graceful. All right, anyway. Okay. Jesse, I think I've given you enough knowledge to become severely dangerous, not only to this console, but probably to yourself and to your neighbors, okay? And anyone that's in a stone's throw of your vicinity. Listen. Thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? I hope that this video was somewhat educational, okay? If you can call it that, all right? I'm not sure if it sounds like the Anarchist Cookbook or whatever, but anyway, look. Okay, long story short, be patient with it. Try to understand what it's doing, okay? I know it's to play games. I know it's a console, but it's much more than that now because it's an RGH. Everything's unlocked. All the safeties are off. If you tell this thing to do something, it's going to do it. Whether it's bad for it or good for it, one or the other. So think about what you do before you start delving into this stuff and ask questions, okay? You know, there's no stupid questions, only stupid answers, all right? Remember that. Now listen, thanks again for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it, you know? Joseph, how are you, man? Monte, what's happening, man? Good to see you guys. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you or anything like that. I was just getting into this crap here, okay? You know, but it's good to see you guys. Listen. Like I said, okay, regardless, careful with what you do, all right? And be careful with how you work this thing. File manager could be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, all right? So just a word to the wise, okay? But most importantly, have fun with it, okay? Enjoy it, have a blast with it. That's what it's here for, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. Thank you for your support all through the years, which there's been a lot of years, man. Holy shit. And tomorrow, our format is going to change, of course, because we're going to be doing multiple Xboxes, and we're going to be doing one video with the instruction at the first part of it, and then all the rest of the console showcased afterwards. Because, as you all know, I've got a lot of catching up to do, and I better get to it. So anyway, you all have a good one. I'll holler at you all later. Have a great night. Take it easy, guys.